Welcome to Learning with Linux. In this video, we're going to talk about finding a Linux command line terminal and a little bit about what you might do with one. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. First off, how do you find a terminal? Well, when you right-click anywhere in the main arena, you'll see an option, Open in Terminal. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there we've got a terminal. And I can maximize that window or not, whatever I choose to do with it. I've got a few other options from here. I'll just show you those real quick. I can open a tab. I can open another terminal. So if I want a second terminal open, I can do that. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, there's a number of reasons. I might be looking at some information in one and want to do something or perform a command in the other. I can also open tabs. So in other words, I can have a tab open that I'm looking at something in. Don't worry about what I'm doing here right now. I'm just going to show you some information just so that you can see that the two are in fact different. So I've got two different terminals open in tabs. Okay, let's go ahead and close those. Now, how else can I find the base terminal? Excuse me, under the menu, there's an option there to open a terminal. So if I click on that, I open a terminal. And again, we'll close that. Now, also under menu, you see I've got applications, and every version of Linux looks a little bit different, and depending on how you set it up. So I'm going to show you a whole lot of different options here. Hopefully you'll find the ones that work for you. So here under applications, if I start typing in terminal, you'll see that my terminal comes up and I can select it, and I've got a couple other varieties of terminals there, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But again, I can select it from there and I have a terminal open. So also under the System Tools tab, you'll see terminal listed as well as a number of other things. So all right, let's go to our other terminals. First we have the Gwacky terminal. And that's kind of a fun one. You can see I already have some information pulled up in that, and you get a little idea what it looks like. Once I have it running, when I hit F12, it will either drop down or disappear from my screen. Actually very useful. I'm going to clear that for a minute, but you get an idea of kind of what it looks like. So let's move that out of the way for a second here. Let's go on to the other option that I was looking at a moment ago. And again, if I type in terminal, we've got the Terminator, which has multiple windows. Now, there are a number of different varieties of terminals. So back to my menu here, when I go under Software Manager to add software and I type in terminal, I will see a number of different options. So, if I don't find what I'm looking for with the standard terminal, there are options. So again, with this, I can maximize it, I can change the size of it, I can do some of the things that I could with the other one, but this has a couple neat options. I can split my screen horizontally. I can also go and split vertically. And I can do that as many times as I want. So I can have lots of terminals open within this particular terminal and or application. So now you may ask, what do you do inside a terminal? What kinds of activities can you do? Basically, it's a place where you connect with and run your computer. You can see what and how your system is running. You can start and stop applications from here. So if something is frozen up, you can come in here, find that and stop that application. You can manage files, permissions, make changes. Basically, this is where you connect with your computer and run your computer. You can do remote activities, so you can connect with other computers that are miles away. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an understanding of what you can do with a terminal as well as where to find one. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that you subscribe, because we're gonna start or continue to add more learning videos. So keep learning.